I have recognized that my personal journey of growth uh, tends to be a bit more exciting in the early days, and then the excitement may trail off as time goes on. And I think one of the reasons for that is that on day one, when you wake up, you may not know anything about the subject you are learning about, or you're just getting started with your weight loss goal, or something along those lines. And then at the end of that day, you know 100% more than you did when you woke up about that particular subject. And then on day two, you may feel like you have immense progress again, because now you've learned 50% more than what you knew before. And then on day three, you've learned 30% more, etc., etc. And so by day 100, if you're just measuring progress in relative terms, you're only progressing by 1%. But I think in absolute terms, the progress continues to be linear or even slightly exponential, with an exponential growth rate of slightly greater than 1. But that's not necessarily how we perceive it. And so sometimes the journey can feel a bit slow and less than exciting. And for instance, if the first few pounds, if you're trying to lose weight, the first few pounds may come off quite easily, and the last few pounds can be very, very stubborn. But it might just because you're measuring the wrong thing. Maybe you're not measuring total fitness, and as your total fitness is growing, but since that is a more abstract thing to measure, we tend to not measure that. We just might want to just measure weight, and so just keep your eye on the fact that growth is going to be linear, but it doesn't always feel that way. And so it's important to just keep going and look back over longer time horizons than just yesterday or last week. You really need to look at last month, last year.